What's up, tankers? Big Hundy here, bringing you a video on the Tier 8 Swedish TD, the UDES 03. The first TD in the line that introduces the siege mode. Get a YOLO Panther there, receive a shot and return, back up. Not going to go through all the stats on the UDES. The only thing you need to know is that it gets 288 millimeters of average penetration on its standard APCR round, 105 millimeter gun, 390 average damage, and it has the highest concealment rating while sitting still above Tier 5. One other main difference is the Stark Premium Tier 8 TD that is very similar. Gets more armor. So the UDES will not bounce any shots due to overmatching, whereas the Stark will. The Stark will bounce anything with a 91 millimeter gun above. The UDES gets less armor, so it literally cannot bounce, or auto ricochet I should say, any round from any gun that it sees, unfortunately. So you got to camp a lot of more bush. You got to camp a lot of more bush. English is my first language, sadly. So as you can see, the majority of our team is down this one line, including myself. I've got 4 pens so far and a kill. But in a few minutes, you're going to see a lot of their tanks show up in the town. Pro 9 hit point kill on that Emil 1. That's how you do that. So I try to scope a shot on this Type 61. I don't lead it enough and miss. This is only, I think, my second or third game in the UDES. So I think, I don't have the statistics right in front of me, but I think the UDES standard round seems a bit slower than the Stark S1. I could be wrong on that, but it feels a little different. The gun feels a little different. They're based off the same gun, but there's a few differences. The UDES gets a better accuracy rating while in siege mode, but the Stark, I believe, gets a quicker reload by a very, very small amount, like 0.01 or 0.1. I think it's 0.1 rounds a minute more. So I noticed that our base is in trouble. I run over here. The UDES is incredibly quick. I believe it goes 60 to 70 kilometers on normal ground and 50 kilometers in reverse. So I can flex over here and defend the base pretty well, but I'm a bit worried that I'm going to get overwhelmed in a minute. I think there's an M103 in front of me, and that's it. Nice shot into the side of the VK101 piece turret, but I think that's it for me. I'm out of there. Once you're spotted in this tank and somebody starts shooting at you, especially multiple targets, you only have 1,000 hit points at Tier 8. That's what, 3-4 shots from even the smallest guns you're going to run into. So some of the bigger Tier 8 and 9 guns, they're going to two-shot you. So you got to be sneaky. And this tank can be really, really sneaky. I'm getting ripped apart in the game chat. I was not in a party chat for the first time in a long time. But I didn't have my mic on, but I was just listening to the game chat. And these guys are just ripping into me, telling me to move up, telling me I don't know how to play. Especially that TD down at like K2. He was just ripping into the team. I made the decision to leave that flank and defend the base, which is the right decision at the time. The majority of our team that took the one line all died. I'm not sure how. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing, which is trying to win the game for our team. So yeah, I'm being a campy little wussy at the back of the map here, but that's what the UDES does. So you want to go into game chat and rip me apart for that, go for it. Don't care. This is the only way you're going to get a lot of damage in the UDES. If you try to be more aggressive, you're not going to bounce any shots. You are literally going to get picked apart. Artillery's going to feast on you. You got to do some serious camping of the bushing. So the teams are relatively equal right now, but they're really taking a push on our base. The VK101P and the Tiger P are rushing towards the base right now. There's an Emil 1 in the center. I'm worried about him. I can't really engage him whatsoever. I have that tank as well, and on a ridge like the center of this map, he's going to own me every time. So shot into the Conqueror. I don't know if that bounced or missed. Not sure. Go for the blind shot once I'm reloaded. Boom, nice shot. Takes him out. Conk is down. We're even on numbers pretty much. Trying to get this M103 to fall back and lure the Tiger P into my gun. But he doesn't listen. He gets taken out. It was actually a flanking shot by that Yag Tiger 88, but nevertheless. Now, at this point in time, I like this position, but only if their team pushes. And if they don't push, I'm pretty useless right now. I don't have shots directly on our base. There's a little dip there, so I can't shoot somebody like the Tiger P if he were to start capping right now. There's a Yag Tiger 88. Feather a shot into the side of his turret for 371. The gun, while you're in siege mode, is magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. And you can also, if need be, flex around the outer edges of the map very easily with your speed. I like the fact that the gun can be elevated. So while you're outside of siege mode, you can somewhat defend yourself, unlike the Stark 1. I spot the enemy UDES, and I don't know if this is a ghost shell or what, but in a couple seconds here, I take a shot on this UDES that I personally think went through the tank, but I could be wrong. I didn't slow it down, but I move over to get a shot onto him, get into siege mode, fully aimed in. That looked like it went right through the tank. I have no idea. Maybe I'm getting blind in my old age, but I think that should have been a penetration. But nevertheless, I'm getting low on ammo here. I only have 4 standard rounds left. I try to come over and get a shot on the Tiger P, but my siege mode is trolling me a bit here. I think this is a little bit of lag. Yeah, you see it how it popped back. I think that was a little bit of lag. But I can't get a shot on him. In and out of siege mode is very awkward. Even though I have whatever 30 or 40 games in the Stark, I still haven't figured it out 100%. So I'm going to come over here, try to get a shot on the Tiger P and even up the score for my team. And I do so without getting in siege mode. Now we're tied 3-3, and I'm going to fast forward because I do a lot of camping here and nothing happens for at least 2 minutes. So here we go, only 3 seconds left. I didn't get another pen. That Type 61 was getting the better of me. He was a pretty good player, but we still win because we destroyed the most vehicles. Ace Tanker, Confederate, High Cal, 4,600 damage. After this line's been out for a bit, my guess is the mastery will go up significantly. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.